Hey class, here's the rate of force development lab number 2. So if you could read this document before we get into class and watch these videos. I was actually looking, it looks like I got 34 subscribers at this moment, so don't subscribe to me. It's weird, but whatever. Okay, rate of force development, lab 2. Really the importance of rate of force development with regard to sports and actually age in individuals is really just what rate of force of development says, like we develop force and how quickly that we develop it. Frequently, a strong individual will be slow to develop force, and that's not a great thing. So if two individuals are running at each other, if the stronger individual develops force slowly and the other individual develops it quicker, then the individual who's developing the force quicker will overtake the other individual. And it's really important for agent populations as well, because the faster that you can generate force, say with your leg or arm, you can kind of get some momentum going and catch yourself from falling. So that's pretty important stuff. So what we're going to be doing is cycling using the Monarch software, so the cycle ergometers that you've been using in lab. I have a protocol set up, and the next video should be showing you how to utilize the software on computers. If you have issues with that, I mean, I'm going to be right next to you, so that doesn't matter. It's going to be 10-second sprints with approximately 30 seconds or so rest in between each. So what you're going to be measuring there is the peak power. The machine will tell you the wattage, so that's good. And also the time to peak power, which essentially is rate of force development. And in the following videos, I'm going to show you exactly where to find that. Another individual will be bench pressing using the Tendo unit power analyzer, doing 10 repetitions with somewhere at least 50% of their 1 repetition max. Push yourself as hard as you want to, whoever's doing that. So 2 individuals in your group are going to be exercising. Um, uh, so 10 repetitions. I've got another video showing you how to use the Tendo unit. I've used it numerous times before, so I will help you, of course. So let's look at all the things that you need to do. We're going to have to put in tables from Excel and also combo charts. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So then we'll I'll ask you a couple of questions. I actually don't like that word being strong right there. I want it to be large. That's funny that I'm editing this while I'm trying to teach. Okay. Cool. So there's that. Open up an Excel document, and this is how I want it to look. And that should say person 2. So here, go ahead and pause the video and make your Excel document look exactly like this. All right? Perfect. So person 1, I want their name. Let's say it's my dog, Lily. Height in centimeters. Lily is a very short dog, but I'm going to say that she's my height, so 165 centimeters or 5'5" American Freedom Units. Pounds, let's say that she weighs 165 pounds. You could enter an equation right here. That equals B4 divided by 2.2046. That tells us around 75 kilograms. All right, weight on the bike, it's probably going to end up being that multiplied by 0.075, something like that. Typically on sprinting or power tests for cycle ergometers, we utilize 7.5% of an individual's body weight. Now, I already have it programmed in there. It will tell you what to use. It rounds it to the nearest like half. So it'll probably say 5.5 if this is approximately your weight. So here we've got RFD, RFD1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Peak power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you'll run the test, and then it will tell you, watch the next video to ensure that you know how to upload someone's data into the computer before running the test, and also where to go to analyze it, because there's two particular columns that I want you to pay attention to. So it's going to look something like this. You're going to enter numbers. So let's say it's, oh no, let's say it's 1, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, 0.8, 2, 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8. So right now I'm just putting in numbers that are really just for the purposes of showing you how to graph something. So here, let's say 600, 550, 500, 450, 400, 350, 300. Gosh, I almost forgot how to do 50s in my head. This is kind of ridiculous. All right. So there could be something like this. So that's going to be in seconds. That's going to be in watts. So what I want you to do in order to make a combo chart, you would highlight that right there, hold down Control, or if you're on a Mac, hold down Command, highlight that, go up here, Insert, click on this, see all charts. Gonna have to do that again. Okay, all charts, combo. Click on that, combo. I'm gonna want, let's, I don't know, we can either have them be lines or scatter plots. Lines or scatter plots doesn't really matter to me too much, but I don't know, like I think the scatter plot's gonna look kind of prettier. Now here it says secondary axis. So these, like the series 2, these orange numbers versus the blue numbers, them being much larger, that is the peak power in watts, and here is RFD in seconds. So let's go and make that our secondary axis. We click on that, and then up here, go away. There. All right. Our RFD cycle. That's what I want for that. Then we could add some chart elements, axis titles, primary vertical, and axis title, secondary vertical. Okay, so over here, since these numbers are clearly smaller, RFD seconds, that's what I want us to put, RFD, parenthesis, little s for that. Man, why does that always keep on showing up? And here, let's do PP for peak power and big W, right there. And and then for this bottom horizontal, we could just write bout, right? Because first bout, second bout, so on and so forth. And we actually don't need that. Well, I don't know, Control Z. Maybe that would be good for us to have. Select data, series 1, edit, RFD, okay, edit, what is it? PP. There we go. Okay, there we go with that. Perfect. Cool. That's now I know I went through that really fast. Go back, pause the video, mess with it a lot. You will also do this for the bench press, for partial average power and peak power. So make sure you understand how to do that. Next thing. Over here, I'm asking you a couple of questions. What happened to their RFD over the course of the bouts? So here it's going down. What was their fastest? Which was their slowest? So maybe first or second, and then 9th, 10th, whatever. And that's just the highest or lowest number, highest number, how quickly they got to it. So good stuff there. And what happened to their peak power over the course of dots? Just answer some questions with that. Was there a correlation between RFD and peak power? What was it? Was it small, medium, large? What does this mean? Okay. Nope, that's not where I wanted to go. Right here. Correlations. Here's something that I want you to know. So correlations are just the degree to which two numbers are related. So they can be negative, so -1 all the way to +1. So a -1 correlation means that perfectly as one is going up, the other one is going down. A 1 correlation is if one goes up, the other one goes up to the same degree. So overall, I want you to know these three things: small, moderate, large, very large. So this can be negative or positive. So if it was a -2 to negative 0.4, that would be a small negative correlation. Moderate, same thing, 0.4 to 0.6, large, 0.6 to 0.8. Over 0.8 would be very large. So we have to calculate this. So you have to enter an equation, equal sign, CORREL. See? So coral, but it has nothing to do with Great Barrier Reef. Open parenthesis right there, array 1, right there. Array 1, highlight all of that, comma, array 2, highlight all of that, close the parenthesis, and press enter. And then that is a -1 correlation. Let's make this just a little bit different. All right, so there it's like 0.98. So this would be a very large negative correlation. So whatever that is telling us will let us know what level of correlation that it is. So watch the other videos. Really, I'm expecting you to make a table. So like this entire table right here. Well, I mean, it's going to be right there. There, looks something like that. I don't know. Put some lines in it so that, I don't know, it looks cool. Provide a combo chart. It's going to look something like, I don't know. Take out those lines. They look dumb. Copy that here. Paste that in there. See how pretty that looks? That's kind of what I'm expecting. And then write words. And if you can, highlight the words that you write. It's just easier for my eyes to see it. Cool. Hopefully everything makes sense. And see you in the next video and in class.